A new study reveals over 1 million Americans are facing foreclosure this year, but foreclosure is not the only option. Real estate agent Mike Sher is here to talk about the alternatives. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So you are having a few seminars on short sales. So first of all, what is a short sale?
Well, a short sale generally is when you're in a situation you owe $200,000 in your home and it's only worth $150,000, and you have some hardship. There's some reason why you have to move out of that home, whether it's because of illness, financial, unemployment, and we go and we negotiate with the bank to go release you from that lien so you can sell the home to someone else, so the house does not become a foreclosure, is not abandoned, it's good for the neighborhood, it's good for your self-esteem, and it's a positive thing.
What's the advantage of a short sale over a foreclosure?
Well, I think there's a lot of things, and the biggest thing is a foreclosure really damages your credit. Remember, we have a 15% unemployment rate. When you compete for a job, and most of the time people who go through foreclosure are unemployed, when you compete for that job and your employer pulls your credit, who do you think is going to get the position? Someone who has a foreclosure or someone who doesn't? And it's also about empowering yourself. When you go into a short sale and you sell the property yourself, it's making the best of a bad situation. I think it really just makes you feel better that you fought back and you were able to take care of things.
All right. We hear a lot of stories about banks sort of dragging their feet. One of the hard parts about selling a foreclosure is that the bank sometimes takes forever to approve the foreclosure. Why is that? Well, not the foreclosure, the short sale.
Well, first, it's getting a lot better. And the real reason it comes down to is that you have the banks, the realtors, the mortgage lenders, and no one was really prepared for this amount of default. So when you're working with that, all of a sudden the banks have had to hire tons of more people, and because they've hired more people, now they're able to go and to support these. Short sales are going quicker, but they do want to determine if you're really someone who has hardship or someone who just wants to walk away from their house. And they've got to make decisions. It's got to be based on, you have to have a reason that makes sense to the bank and to the investor to do a short sale.
All right. So what will you be covering in your seminars?
In my seminars, I'll be talking about an important figure you have to understand. 7 out of 10 people walk away from their home without looking at any option. They just go one day and they say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And in Michigan, it's very important. In Michigan, you still owe the money after a foreclosure. Okay. It's not like other states. So what I'm going to be teaching is about how to go and to decide if you're a short sale candidate. And if maybe you're a candidate for a loan modification, it's mostly about awareness. It is your loan, it is your responsibility. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility. And the more that you know as a consumer, as a borrower, the better decision you're going to make.
Okay, how long should the process take? Let's say that right now you're a person, you're sitting at home, you haven't paid your mortgage, you lost your job, you haven't paid your mortgage in 6 months, right? You're thinking about just going ahead and just leaving your home. Do you call a real estate agent and say, I want to sell it, I want to do a short sale? How do you get the ball rolling on that process? 2 things.
One, you call up your lender, your servicer, and you say, I need to have some options. What options are going to have? Because right now, through the Obama plan, the HAFA, Home Affordable Foreclosure Avoidance Program, they are teaching these servicers to give you other options. Okay. And they say, have you considered a short sale? Have you considered a deed in lieu? And next thing is, yes, talk to a realtor that has a track record of short sales, also attorneys and CPAs.
Okay, all right. And again, we said that there are 4 free seminars, free to go to over the specifics of a short sale. You can check out the list on myfoxdetroit.com. Thank you.